The Chiefs sport one of the most iconic jerseys in the NFL. But only 53 men were privileged to wear the 2022 version, adorned with the Super Bowl 57 patch. The road to earning that jersey for two of the Chiefs' more unlikely champions was full of detours.
Odds were definitely stacked against me, but ultimately, I kept working and, I was able to get where I'm at today.
Chiefs guard Trey Smith's journey veered off path at an early age.
When I was growing up, obviously I had both parents, I had a great mother, and in 2015, she instantly got sick, and then probably about a month or so later, she passed away in the hospital. And for me, at the time, it rocked my world, man. There's not a day, even today, I don't think about my mom and the impact she had on me and other people. When I was in the hospital, I remember just grabbing her hand, just telling her that I'm gonna receive my degree, and the last promise I made is I'll play in the NFL one day.
Smith attended the University of Tennessee, where after 4 years, he delivered his first promise to his mom. But as a sophomore, his ability to accomplish his second promise was almost taken away.
1 week, man, I'm doing a couple sprints, and I'm like, man, I can't catch my breath. Next couple days, I got so weak that I couldn't do a sit-up in the weight room, couldn't really pick up a dumbbell, and the doctor was able to identify that I had blood clots in both sides of my lungs. So at that point, this is it. I'm gonna hang up the cleats. I tried. But ultimately, I decided, because I'm hard-headed, I'm gonna go try it again, man. Let me just see if I have it.
After being cleared by doctors, he played his senior season. And in the 6th round of the 2021 draft, he fulfilled his second promise.
Trey. Hey, this is Brett Veach from the Kansas City Chiefs. How you doing? Just wanted to give you a heads up. We're going to turn your name in here and make you the newest member of the Kansas City Chiefs, all right? Congratulations.
Smith's future came into focus in Kansas City. He immediately stepped into a starting role, helping an offensive line charged with protecting the Chiefs' most valuable asset. But his rookie season ended with a loss to the Cincinnati Bengals in the AFC Championship game. The following season, Jalen Watson made his debut for the Chiefs. But before he could ever think of putting on Kansas City's red and gold, it was another NFL team that helped spur his love for football.
I actually lived in Atlanta. Every year the champion for Little League played in Georgia Dome. I ran out the tunnel and I was just like, oh my goodness. Felt like I was playing in front of 1 million people, and ever since that moment, I always had a dream of playing in the league.
The next stop on Watson's unlikely path to the NFL took him 2,500 miles away to Ventura Junior College, where he spent 2 seasons before committing to the University of Southern California. But academic issues forced him to unenroll and spend a year at home.
Yeah, it went from like one of the highest moments in my life to one of the lowest, and I, hit rock bottom pretty fast. And that year off, I started working at Wendy's with my mom. Just first-handedly watching all the sacrifices she made for me and my sister, I was like, I have to get back to the Division I level to, just make my mom proud and try to do something positive with my life.
Once academically eligible, Watson chose to finish his college career at Washington State.
Picked off by Watson!
Putting him back on the radar of NFL teams.
Hey, Jalen, are you excited to be a Chief?
That's fine, let's do it. Hey, 3-5, you just do your thing, J-Watt. Do your thing, baby.
The 7th-round rookie put on his Chiefs jersey for his first start in Week 2 versus the Chargers.
I went into the week, I approached it the same. I knew I was gonna get tested a lot, and you see what happened.
First and goal. Chargers go without a huddle again. Right side, try intercepted, picked up by Watson. Watson can go all the way. The 7th-round pick, cooking hamburgers in Augusta, Georgia. Then he went to Wazoo, and now he gets a pick 6.
At that moment, it was just everything I've been through in life. That's all I was thinking about. And now I was on the biggest stage on the first Thursday night. It was just a great feeling. All I needed was an opportunity. That's what happened.
Good game, boy.
I told you. What'd I tell you, bro?
I told you I was going to get one. You saw it, boy.
Where's 3-5, man? Congratulations.
Yeah. Good job, boys. man. Chiefs on 2, 1, 2. Chiefs.
Watson helped stabilize a revamped Chiefs secondary, while Smith was part of the league's highest-scoring offense. Kansas City finished the season capturing their 7th straight division title and the AFC's top seed.
Mahomes is hurt.
Looks like the ankle got twisted up.
You don't want to see your quarterback. You don't want to see Pat hurting. But I think for us, there's a sense of urgency that, hey, 15's back there giving everything he's got for you, man. So I got to block even harder now. I want to make sure he's able to do his job effectively without anything hindering it.
Smith and the offensive line gave Patrick Mahomes just enough time to extend the Chiefs' lead to 10 midway through the fourth quarter.
Great job! Let's go! Great job! Great job! We're not done! We're not done!
But to secure their 5th straight AFC Championship game appearance, they'd need a defensive stop.
And a right side throw is going to be intercepted. A one-handed grab. Jalen Watson goes up and snatches it out of the sky with a one-handed interception.
It is the rookie, Jalen Watson. He had the monster play in week 2. Comes up huge there.
Just making a play like that to help my team go to the next round. I was just so happy for the moment and trying to take it in.
Did you get to have people watch you, have family here?
Yeah, actually, this is my mom's 2nd game. Both games she came to, I caught picks. Yeah, cool. So she might have to come to every game.
Luckily for Chiefs Kingdom, Jalen's mom was at the AFC Championship game, too.
Under pressure, now floats a pass, left side, intercepted at midfield! Jalen Watson with the pickoff, his 2nd in as many postseason games.
This is what I do. Come on. Great job.
When an accomplishment that big happens, I just think about like everything me and my mom been through. She never left my corner. She always believed in me. We both let it out on the field that day. It was just good for her to be there and for me to feel like I had a good game, and for the team's success all in the first year. It was just so great. It was a great experience.
You know, I always talked about, man, it'd be so cool to play for this team, then, okay, get drafted by a team. It'd be so cool to, like, win a Super Bowl with them. Then, like, here we are. The stage is set. What are you going to do?
On the NFL's biggest stage, Kansas City trailed by 10 in the 3rd quarter when Trey Smith led the way on a pivotal play as the Chiefs began their comeback.
They hand it off, left guard, it goes, touchdown, Kansas City! And the Chiefs get a badly needed touchdown drive.
Once again, just clearing the lane, pulling around with speed, trying to have a good pad level, but I'm just trying to get the job done.
Great kick-out block by Trey Smith there.
I think anytime you come out the half and sort of set the tone no matter that way, I think it always helps.
An almost perfect half of football resulted in a 3rd Lombardi trophy for the Chiefs and a 1st for 2 unlikely champions.
A lot of people that were set up in positions to, be successful. I don't feel like I was made that way, and we kind of dreamed of this growing as a kid.
The confetti streaming, zeros across the board, tears streaming down my face, just thinking about the moment and what we just accomplished. And I think the coolest part was when the family came out, being able to hug my dad, tell him he's a champion too at this moment. My family's been through a little bit, and it really sucks not having my mom in that moment. But, I know she'd be proud of me. And you look at everything I've been through, I shouldn't even have a jersey on. When my kids get here, even when my grandkids get here, their dad, their grandfather, he played in the Super Bowl and he won one. So to me, this patch is so special because it might be the best moment of my life.